Miss Heavenly.
Miss Heavenly? Miss Heavenly,
Wayne, who the hell else you reckon? I seen him. He had them developed in the studio in Paris Christian. Made more copies of them than James Wayne ordered. These photos were circulated. I seen them. That's when I first warned the son of a bitch to get out of St. Cloud. Back in St. Cloud right now, I tell you, boss.
Let me make a suggestion. Call off this matter. I mean, your appearance act. Take it easy tonight. Go out on your boat. You and Heavenly take a short cruise on the Starfish.
I'm not about to start sparing myself. Oh, I know I'll have me a car here and go like that. Not because of Chance Wayne had the unbelievable gall to come back to St. Cloud. Tom Jr.
Yes, sir.
Has he checked out yet?
Hatchie says he called their room in the Royal Palms, Chance Wayne answered the phone. Now Hatchie says that
Hatchet says. Who's Hatchet?
Dan Hatchie.
I hate to expose my ignorance like this, but the name Dan Hatcher has more meaning to me than the name of Hatcher, which is none whatsoever.
Dan Hatcher is the assistant manager at the Royal Palms Hotel. And the man that informed me this morning that Chance Wayne was back in St. Cloud.
Is this Hatcher a talker, or can he keep his mouth shut?
I think I impressed him how important it is to handle this thing discreetly.
Discreetly? Like you handled that operation you done on my daughter? So discreetly that a hillbilly heckler shouting questions at me wherever I speak?
Alex, a fantastic police to preserve the secrecy of that operation.
When Papa's upset, he hits out at anyone near him.
I just want to know if Wayne lived.
Hatchie says that Chance Wayne told him that this old movie star is latched down.
Alexander Del Lago.
Well, she's not well enough to travel.
Okay, you a doctor, or move her to a hospital. Call an ambulance and haul her out of the Royal Palms.
Without my consent?
Say she's got something contagious. Typhoid, bubonic plague. Haul her out and slap a quarantine on a hospital door. That way we can separate them. We can remove Chance Wayne from St. Cloud just as soon as we remove this Miss Del Lago from James Wayne.
I'm not so sure that's the right way to go about it.
Okay, you think of something. My daughter's no whore, but she had a whore's operation last time he had her. I don't want him spending none of the night in St. Cloud. Tom Jr.?
Yes, sir.
I want him gone by tomorrow. And tomorrow commences at midnight.
I know what to do, Captain. Like, can I use the boat?
Don't ask me, don't tell me.
Can I have the stop?
I don't want to know how, just go about it. Where's your sister?
Lying on the beach like a dead body washed upon it.
Henry!
George, I want you with me on this boat trip tonight, George.
Henry!
I know what you mean, Tom Jr., but I couldn't be involved in it. I can't even know about it.
Henry!
Okay, so don't be. No, I'm a pretty fat doctor who lost his license for having a lot of trouble, and he won't be so goddamn finicky to do this absolutely just thing.
I don't question the moral justification, which is complete without question.
Yeah, complete without question.
But I'm a reputable doctor. I haven't lost my I'm chief of staff at the great hospital put up by your father.
I said, don't know about it.
No, sir, I won't know about it. I can't afford to. Neither can your father.
Henry, come on up here, sugar. What's that you write?
Prescription for that cough.
Take that go away. Hawk and spit on my life, and be hawking and spitting in the hereafter. All down the way.
Papa, he's driving back on by.
Tom Jr.?
Is Chance Wayne insane?
Is a criminal degenerate sane or insane is a question lots of law courts haven't been able to settle.
Take to the Supreme Court. They'll hand you down a decision on that question. They'll tell you that a handsome young criminal degenerate like Chance Wayne is a mental and moral equal to every white man in the country.
Papa, he's at the foot of the drive now.
Don't move, Tom Jr.
I ain't moving, Papa.
What's he shouting?
He's shouting at Nani,
Where is she?
running up the drive like a dog trapped rabbit.
He ain't following you.
Nope, drove away.
What you looking for, Nani?
Tom, what's in the door, please?
Door's open, Nani. Wide open like a church door. boy in the Cadillac car that shouted at you, Monty.
Well, I was hoping you didn't see him. That was Chance Wayne. He's back in St. Cloud. He's at the
Why'd you
Royal-
snub him like that after all these years of devotion?
Well, I went to the Royal Palms to warn him not to
Without
stay.
showing off in that Cadillac car with the trumpet horns on it.
Well, I left him a message.
Yeah, what was the message, Aunt Nonny? Hugs and kisses?
Just get out of St. Cloud, Chance.
He's gonna get out, but not in that fishtail caddy.
You don't mean violence, do you? Does he, Tom? Violence never solved their problems. Violence never solves young people's problems. Just leave it to me. I can get him out of St. Cloud. I can and I will. I promise you. I don't think Heavenly knows he's back in St. Cloud. Tom, you know Heavenly says it wasn't Chance that... She says it wasn't Chance.
You're just like a dead sister, Monty. Gold was my wife, boy. You don't know a lie when you bump into it in the street in the daytime. Now go out and tell Heavenly I'm gonna see it.
Oh, Tom, no, she's not.
Nonny, you got a whole lot to answer for.
Have I?
Yes, you sure do. You have favored Chance Wayne, encouraged, aided, and abetted him in his corruption to Heavenly over a long, long time. Now you go get her. You sure got a lot to answer for. You got a hell of a lot to answer for.
Chance Wayne was the finest, sweetest boy in St. Cloud till you.
Go get her! Go get her!
Heavenly! Heavenly!
Curious thing, a mighty peculiar thing, how often a man that rises to high public office is drunk back down by every soul he harbors under his roof. He harbors him under his roof and he drags the roof down on every last living one.
Does that include me, Papa?
The shoe fits, put it on.
And how does the shoe fit me?
If it pinches your foot, slip it down the sides a little. It'll feel comfortable.
Papa, you are so unjust.
What do you want credit for?
I have spent the past year organizing your Youth for Tom Finley Club.
I'm kidding. Tom Finley Jr. on my ticket.
You're lucky to have me on your ticket.
How do you think I'm lucky to have him?
I've got more coverage in the past 6 months than any other candidate you've been up
Now,
against.
once for drunk driving, once for stag party you thrown in Capital City, you had to pay $5,000 to hush it up.
So unjust it makes me
And everybody knows you had to be drove through school like a blaze-faced mule pulling a plow uphill. Flunked out of college with grades only a moron would have an excuse for.
I gotta be admitted to college.
At my insistence, my thick examinations answers provided beforehand stuck in your fancy pockets. And your promiscuity. Why, these Youth for Tom Finley clubs are practically nothing but gangs of juvenile delinquents all wearing badges with my name and my picture on them.
And what about your well-known promiscuity, Papa, huh? How about your Miss Lucy?
Who's Miss Lucy?
Who's Miss Lucy? You don't even know the name of the woman you keep in a $50 a day hotel suite at the Royal Palms?
What are you talking
Who
about?
goes riding down the Gulf Stream Highway with a motorcycle escort, blowing their sirens as if the Queen of Sheba was coming into New Orleans for the day to use her charge accounts there? Then you ask me who's Miss Lucy? She don't even talk good to you no more. She says you're too old for a lover.
That's a goddamn lie! Who said Miss Lucy said that?
She wrote it with lipstick on the ladies' room mirror at the Royal Palm. I'll quote it to you. I will quote it to you exactly. She wrote, Boss Finley is too old to cut the mustard.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
I will. Check
I
on it.
already checked on it, Papa. Now why don't you just get rid of it? Huh?
Why don't you mind your own goddamn business? A man with a mission, which he holds sacred, and on the strength of which he rises to high public office, crucified in this way publicly by his own offspring. Here she is. Here's my little girl. I'm you stay here. I think you all better leave me alone with Heavenly now. Huh? You. You stay here, honey. I want to have a talk with you.
Papa, I can't talk now.
It's necessary.
I can't talk now.
All right, don't talk, just listen.
It's that clock, Mr. Beavis.
Huh? Oh, thanks. you are. Why, look at you, nobody would ever guess.
You've always done such a good job on me, Papa.
Honey, you gotta be talking like that. Now, would you get back in the house?
Yes, sir.
Go on in. That phone call for me. I'm on the end of the governor of the state and the president of the Tidewater Oil Corporation. Well, say she ain't in. Honey, you say and do things in the presence of people as if you have no regard for the fact that they have ears to hear you and tongues to repeat what they hear. And so you become an issue.
Become what, Papa?
An issue. An issue. Subject to talk, scandal, which can defeat the mission.
Don't give me your voice of God's speech, Papa. There was a time when you could have saved me by letting me marry a boy that was still young and clean, but instead you drove him away. Drove him out of St. Cloud. When he came back, you took me out of St. Cloud. You tried to force me to marry a 50-year-old money bag that you wanted something out of.
Oh, honey.
Another. All of the ones you wanted something out of. I'd gone, so Chance went away. He tried to compete. Make himself as big as those big shots he wanted to use me for a bond with. He went. He tried. Right doors wouldn't open, so I went to the wrong ones, and... Papa, you married for love. Why wouldn't you let me do it? While I was still alive inside, and that boy so clean, so decent.
Are you reproaching me?
Yes, Papa! I am! You married for love, but you wouldn't let me do it. Even though you've done it, you broke Mama's heart. Miss Lucy and your mistress.
Who's Miss Lucy?
Oh, Papa, she was your mistress long before Mama died. And Mama was just a front for you. Not go in, Papa. Not go in now.
No, not until I'm through with you. What a terrible, terrible thing for my baby to say. Tomorrow morning, when the big after-Easter sales commence in the stores, I'm going to send you in town with a motorcycle escort. Straight to the Maison Blanche. And when you arrive at the store, I want you to go directly to the office of Mr. Harvey C. Petrie. Tell him to give you unlimited credit there. Then go downstairs and outfit yourself as if you was buying a trousseau to marry the Prince of Monaco. Purchase a complete wardrobe, including furs, and put them in storage to winter. Gowns, 3, 4, 5, the most lavish. Slippers, have pairs and pairs of them. Not one hat, but a dozen. Now, I made a pile of dough off a deal involving the sale of oil under the water lately. Baby, I want you to buy a piece of jewelry. About that, you can tell how it costs. Better still, we'll have Miss Lucy help you pick it out. She's as mild as a back house rent because of the stuff that's the show. Where did I buy that clip I gave your mama? You remember that clip I bought your mama? Last thing I gave your mama before she died. I know she was dying when I bought her that clip. I bought that clip for $15,000, and then to make her think she was going to get well. When I clipped it on her, on the nightgown she was wearing, the whole thing started to cry. She said, "Boss, for God's sake, what does a dying woman want with such a big diamond?" I said, "Honey, look at the price tag on it." What's that price tag say? See them 5 figures that go in that 5 and 3 offs on there? Well, honey, makes sense, I told her. If you was dying, if there was any chance of it, would I invest 15 grand on a diamond clip to pin on the neck of a shroud? That made that old lady laugh. She sat up in that bed, bright as a bird with that diamond clip on the inside, receiving calls all day. Laughing and chatting with that diamond clip on. She died before midnight with that diamond clip on. And not till the very last minute did she believed that that diamond clip wasn't proof that she wasn't dying.
Did you bury her with it?
small man. I wouldn't care who it cost me $1 million at that time I had that kind of loot in my pockets. It would have been worth it just to see that one little smile your mama bird give me at noon the day she was dying.
I guess that shows, that demonstrates pretty clearly that you have got a pretty big heart after all.
Well, who doubts it then? Who have? You listen to me. Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. Last week in New Bethesda, when I was talking on the threat of desegregation, the white women's chastity in the South, some heckler in the audience shouted, "Hey, Boss Finley, how about your daughter? How about that operation you had done on your daughter at the Thomas J. Finley Hospital in St. Cloud? Did she put on black in mourning for her appendix?" Same question, same heckle when I spoke at the Coliseum at the state capitol.
What was your answer to him?
He was removed from the hall both places, roughed up a little outside it.
Papa, you have got an illusion of power.
I have power, which is not an illusion.
Papa, I am sorry my operation has brought this embarrassment on you. But can you imagine it, Papa? I felt worse than embarrassed when I found out that Dr. George Scudder's knife had cut the youth out of my body. Made me an old childless woman. Dry, cold, empty, like an old woman. Sometimes I feel like I ought to rattle and dried up vines when the Gulf wind blows. Papa, I won't embarrass you anymore. I've made up my mind about something. They'll let me. Accept me. I'm going into a convent.
You ain't going to no convent. This state is a Protestant region. A daughter in a convent would politically ruin me. Oh, I know you took your mama's religion, because in your heart you always wished to defy me. Tonight, I'm addressing the youth of Tom Bennett Club in the ballroom of the Royal Palms Hotel. My speech is going out over a national television network. And Missy, you're going to march into that ballroom on my arm. You're going to be wearing the stainless white of the Virgin with the youth of Tom Finley button on one shoulder and corsage and lilies on the other. And you're going to stand with me on that platform. You on one side of me and Tom Jr. on the other to scotch these rumors of your corruption. You're going to wear a proud, happy smile on your face. You're going to look straight out at that crowd in the ballroom with pride and joy in your eyes. Looking at you all in white like a virgin, nobody would dare speak of or believe ugly stories about you. Now, I'm relying a great deal on this campaign to bring in young voters for the crusade I'm leading. I'm all that stands between the South and the black days of Reconstruction. And you and Tom Jr. are going to stand with me in the Grand Crystal Ballroom and shining examples of white Southern youth in danger.
Papa, I am not going to do it.
I didn't say would you. I said you would, and you will.
Suppose I still say I won't.
Then you won't. If you won't, you won't. But there would be consequences you might not like. Chance Wayne is back in St. Cloud. I'm going to remove him. He's going to be removed from St. Cloud. Now, how do you want him to leave? In that big white Cadillac he's been riding around in? Or on the scow that totes the garbage out to the dumping place in the Gulf?
You wouldn't dare!
You want to take a chance on it?
That call was for you again, Miss Heatherly.
A whole lot of people approve of taking violent action against corruptors. And on all who want to adulterate the pure white blood of the South. Hell, when I was 15, I came down out of the red clay hills as if God had called me. Which he did, I believe. I firmly believe he called me. and nothing, nobody, nowhere is gonna stop me. Never. Thank you, Mom. Pay me an early call on Miss Lucy.
I wasn't allowed to sit at the banquet table. No, I was put at one of those little side tables, along with a couple of state legislators and their wives. Oh, where's your Grant's 12-year-old?
Evening, Miss Lucy.
Do you have a big mouth? Because I sort of remember a kid at Walgreens who jerked sodas. He had a big mouth, too. What's the matter with this? Because if you got a big mouth, oh, I want to tell you something.
What's wrong with your finger?
I'm getting ready to tell you just now. Oh, Boss came over to me, and he had a great big candy Easter egg for me. Well, the top of the egg unscrewed, and he said, unscrew it. So I unscrewed it. Oh, and inside, oh, there was this little blue velvet jewelry box. No, it wasn't little. It was big. About as big as somebody's mouth, too.
Whose mouth?
Somebody who's not 100 miles from here.
I gotta set my chairs.
Well, so anyway, I opened up the box, and I started to remove this great big diamond clip. I just got my finger around the diamond clip when that old son of a bitch slammed the lid of that box down so hard on my finger, one of my fingernails is still not getting blue. So then Pa says to me, why don't you go on down to that cocktail lounge and go in the ladies' room and describe this diamond clip with lipstick on the ladies' room mirror, huh? Then he went out of my room and slammed the door so hard that a picture fell off the wall.
Miss Lucy, you were the one that said, I wish you would go down to that lady's room and see what's written on that mirror. To me last Saturday night.
Of course to you, because I thought I could trust you.
Other people were here too, and they all said they heard it.
Oh, you were the only one at this bar that belonged to the Youth of Tom Finley Club. Okay, you.
Evening, ma'am.
Oh, are you with the hillbilly right after us? You're with the band.
I'm a hillbilly, but I ain't with no band.
Well, what do you want here for?
I come to hear Boss Finley talk.
Oh, you are not getting in that ballroom without a jacket and a tie on. Oh, I know who you are. You're a heckler, aren't you?
I don't heckle. I ask questions. One question or two or three questions, depending on how long it takes for them to grab me and throw me out of the hall.
Those questions are loaded questions. Are you going to repeat them tonight?
Yes, ma'am. If I can get into that ballroom and make myself heard.
Oh, what's wrong with your voice?
Last week when I shouted out my questions in New Bethesda, I got hit in the Adam's apple with the butt of the pistol. And it affected my voice. It ain't good, but it's bad.
What? Here. You put this on. Now, the boss, he's going to be talking to a national TV hookup. There's a tie in the pocket. You sit right here, real still at the bar, until the boss starts speaking. Keep your face behind the back of this evening van on here.
Thank you.
Oh, I thank you too. And I wish you more luck than you are likely to have.
Hey, Mrs. Chance Wayne. Mrs. Chance Wayne, please.
Is Chance Wayne back in St. Cloud?
You remember Alexander Del Lago?
You bet I do. I was president of her local fan club. Why?
Hey, boy! Pocket club! Don't get to the fender!
She and Chance Wayne checked in here last night.
Oh, I'll be glad, mother. I gotta go look into this.
Big stuff. Man, don't you know nobody drinks gin martinis with olives anymore?
Everything's vodka martini teenies with twists nowadays. Except for the squares in St. Cloud. Bill, when I had your job, when I was the barman here at the Royal Palms, I created that uniform you got on there. I copied it from an outfit Dick McCoy wore in a foreign Legionnaire picture. And I look better in it than he did. And almost as good as you do now.
Chance.
Oh, no. Let me get a tablecloth on that table and a bucket of champagne. Cordon rouge.
Come out here.
Just order champagne.
I can't be seen talking to you.
What?
I just have one thing to say to you, Chance. Get out of St. Cloud.
You know, why does everybody treat me like a low criminal in the town I was born in?
Ask yourself that question. Ask your conscience that question.
What question?
You know. And I know you know.
You know what?
I'm just not going to talk about it. Your tongue and head run wild. You can't be trusted. Why do you live on nothing but wild dreams now? Chance, why did you change the way you changed?
Yeah.
You just live on wild dreams and you have no address where anybody could reach you in time to reach you.
Yeah. Well, life's a wild dream. I've never heard a better description of it on honey.
What is that you took? You took something out of your pocket and then you washed it down with that liquor.
I just took a wild dream. And I washed it down with another wild dream. That's my life now, honey.
Why, son?
God, have you forgotten what was expected of me?
People who love you just expected one thing of you. Sweetness and honesty and...
Well, not after that brilliant beginning I made. 17 I put on, I produced, and I directed, and I played the leading role in the ballad. Remember that one act play, Heavenly was in it with me? You chaperoned with the girls to the national contest?
Of course I remember.
You don't remember? I mean, have you
Sure,
forgotten?
I remember.
What was that song we sang again?
If you like me, like
I like you,
and we like both the same, then I'd like to say, this very day, I'd like to change your name. Oh, you do take unfair advantage.
Come on, Nani, we didn't win that lousy contest, we only placed second.
Chance, you didn't get second place. You got honorable mention. It's fourth place. It was just called honorable mention.
Well, honorable mention in a national contest means something. I mean, we would one. Forgot my damn lines. I put on, produced, directed that whole damn thing, and I couldn't even hear the lines being hissed at me with that fat girl with the book in her.
I loved you for that, son, and so did Heavenly, too.
So on the way home that she and I
know.
bribed the Pullman conductor to let her choose a vacant compartment for me.
I know.
I gave him $5, but that wasn't enough. So I gave him my wristwatch, my tie clip, my signet ring, my suit that I bought on credit to go to that contest.
Don't go back over that.
First suit I ever bought that cost more than $30. By the first hour of love. God, she got dressed. I could tell then she was barely becoming a woman.
Stop, Chance.
I said, oh no, Evan, and she said yes. I cried in her arms that night. I didn't know what I was crying for was youth. There we go.
It was from then on that you changed.
I swore in my heart I'd never come in second place in any contest. Especially now since you... Oh no. Look at this contract.
Why do you want to see the
These
false
are genuine
papers?
papers. Look at the notary seal and the signature of the 3 witnesses. Oh, Nani, do you know what? Look at Alexander Delago. The Princess Cosmonopolis is my
Is your what?
She's my agent, producer, director. Look, Nani, she hasn't been heard much from lately, but she still has influence, power, money that can open doors for me that I've knocked on my whole life until my knuckles are bloody.
Chance, even now, if you just came and said, I couldn't remember my lines. I lost the contest. I failed. But you've come back here again with some...
I mean, there is a plan. Listen for a minute. It's not going to be a local thing. It's going to get national coverage. It's going to be a local contest of beauty.
What chance?
It's going to be a local contest of talent that she'll win.
Who?
Heavenly.
Oh, no chance. She's not young now. She's faded.
Nothing goes that quick, not even you.
Yes, it does.
Well, it'll come back to her. You'll see. As soon as I hold her, like magic.
For what? A fake contest?
For love.
Chance.
Oh, no, you still don't believe me?
No. No, I don't.
Listen to me. It's not going to be a local thing. It's going to get national coverage. Now, the princess's best friend is that sob sister Sally Powers. Now, even you know Sally Powers. I mean, she's the most famous movie columnist in the world, whose name is law in the history of most...
Lower your voice.
I want people to hear me.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if Boss Finley, your voice gets to Boss Finley,
I go back.
you'll be in much
I go back to
danger.
heaven or I don't. I live or I die. There's nothing in between it for me.
What you want to go back to is your clean, unashamed youth, and you can't.
Please.
No. No, just go. Just go away.
Go where? Where can I go? This is the home of my heart. Don't make me homeless.
No, just go away.
No, please believe me.
No. Send me your address. I write to. Send me your address.
No.
Agent Chance Wayne. Mr. Chance Wayne.
Did you hear that? Is Chance Wayne back in St. Cloud?
Oh my God, yes. There he is.
We'll tell her later. Looky there. Same place, same game. Yep, time doesn't pass in St. Cloud. How you guys doing?
How are you, Chance?
Hey, Jackie, you remember my song? You see, he remembers my song. You guys remember my song? Remember how we sang together? Come on. It's a big, wide, wonderful world. What's the matter with you guys? This place is dead.
You've been away too long, Chance.
You guys have trouble?
It's all
Check stuff.
Hey, Scott, buddy, wasn't that Violet and Edna?
Guess they didn't recognize it, Chance.
Violet did.
Violet.
She said, my God, Chance Wayne.
That's recognition and profanity, too.
Yeah, that's all right. I've been snubbed by experts. I've done some snubbing myself. Now, is that Miss Lucy or is that Scarlet O'Hara?
Oh, a Chance Wayne, baby. Oh, somebody said that you were back in St. Cloud, and I didn't believe them. I said, no, I have to see with my own eyes. Well, you know, usually there's an item in the paper. When Gwen Phillips called, St. Cloud Youth Home on Visit, slated to play feature role in an important new movie. With me being a movie fan, well, I'm just so thrilled, baby.
Yeah, but don't ever do that to a man with thinning hair.
Oh, it's your thinning, baby. Maybe that's the difference I noticed in your appearance. Now don't you go away till I come back with my drink.
Don't throw away those golden hairs you combed out, Chance. Save them to send them each and let us see your fan clubs.
Does Chance Wayne have a fan club?
The most patient one in the world. They'll wait years for him to show up on the screen for more than 5 seconds in the crowd scene.
Oh, this young boy, Chance Wayne, used to be so attractive, I couldn't stand it. Now I can. Well, almost stand it. Every Sunday in the summer, I used to drive out to the municipal beach and watch him dive off that high tower. Well, I didn't take my binoculars with me and watch him give those free diving exhibitions. You still diving, Chance, or have you given that up?
Yeah, I did some diving last Sunday.
Good as ever.
Well, it was a little off form, but I can still get away with a double back somersault and
Now, where would that be, Chance? Down at Palm Beach, Florida?
Palm Beach? Why there?
Well, I can't remember who it was that told me they saw you last month. Down at Palm Beach, Florida. Oh, yes, gotcha. And that you had a job there. As a beach boy at one of those big old hotels.
Job as a beach boy.
rubbing oil in your big fat millionaire.
Yeah, well, you know, one joker thought that one.
You ought to get the names and super slang.
Yeah, well, I long ago gave up tracking down rumors about me. Of course it's flattering. It's gratifying to know that your hometown still talks about you, even what they say is completely fantastic.
change about you, Chance. I just can't put my finger on it. You don't notice the change in him? Or has he just gotten older?
Well, the change is to live, Miss Lucy. The change is to live. And you know that, don't you? Not the change is to die. You know that, don't you? It used to scare me sometimes, but it doesn't scare me. Does it scare you? Huh, Miss Lucy? Does it scare you?
Kid, her boss family is holding a youth for Tom Finley rally upstairs tonight.
Yeah, I saw announcements of it all over town.
He's going to stay in his position about that emasculation business that's caused such a stir in the state. Had you heard about that?
No.
He must have been up in some other satellite if he hadn't heard that.
Just out of St. Cloud.
Well, they picked out a nigger at random and castrated the bastard. To show they mean business about white women's protection in the state.
Some people think they went too far about it. There's been a whole lot of northern agitation all over the country.
The boss going to state his own position on that thing before the Youth for Boss Family rally upstairs in the Crystal Ballroom.
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
They say Happy Finley and Tom Jr. are going to be standing on the platform with him.
Major
Yeah, well, I doubt that story. Somehow I doubt that story.
We doubt they cut that nigga.
Oh, now that I don't doubt. You know what that is, don't you? That's sex envy is what that is. And the revenge for sex envy, which is a far-spread disease that I've ran into far too often to doubt its existence or any other manifestation. You know what? Who's going to give me a drink around here? Stand on your head. Please get that Walgreens soda jerk to give me a vodka on the rocks.
Chance, babe, you're too loud.
Not loud enough, Miss Lucy. What I meant to say is that I doubt this. The heavenly Finley, the only one that I know of in St. Cloud would stoop to stand on a platform next to her father while he makes excuses and random emasculations of a young Negro caught after midnight. That's what I do not doubt. Because if I believe that, I'd give you a diving exhibition. I'd dive straight off a municipal pier and past Diamond Key, and I'd keep on going, brother, until the sharks of the sharks and the barracuda took me my way, brother. Because I come back to St. Cloud to take her out of St. Cloud. When I take her, there's no place but her place in my heart.
Chance, what did you just swallow?
Some 100-proof vodka.
You washed something down with it that you took out of your pocket.
You look like a little big beer.
Yeah, I took a proof ball. I got a bunch of them. You want one? When you're not having fun, they make you happy. And when you're having fun, they make you have more. Here, come here. I'll give you one.
Something damage the brain.
No, quite the contrary, it's skin.
They make your eyes look different, Chance.
You know, maybe that's the difference that I noticed. Now, Chance, I want you to settle an argument for me about who you're traveling with. Now, I heard that you checked in here with a famous old movie star.
Listen, I'm traveling with a person who just signed me under contract.
Yes, but didn't she used to be in movies and was very well known?
She is and still is and never will cease to be a legendary figure in the movie industry, here and all over the world, and I am now under personal contract.
What's her name, Chance?
Her name? She doesn't want me. You know, like all great figures world known, she doesn't want or need the wrong kind of attention. You know, privacy's a luxury of great stars. So don't ask me her name. I'm obligated to her now because she's shown faith in my talent. And it took a long, hard time to find somebody that had that kind of faith in my talent, and I refuse to betray her in this room.
You know, Chance, you're just sweating so when your hands are shaking. Oh, sure, you're not getting sick, are you?
Sick? I'm really sick of this room.
Oh, Chance, you know you oughtn't to have come back here to St. Cloud. You know that, don't you? I couldn't believe my ears when I heard you had come back here. Now, could you all believe it that he had come back here?
What did you come back for?
Yeah, I wish you'd give me one good reason. One good reason why I should come back to my town and pick out a monument for my mother. And to share my happiness with a girl that I've loved many years. It's her. Heavenly Finley, and I'm just about to convince the powers to be to let her star in a picture that I'm signed for.
And what's the name of this picture?
Picture? This is youth.
Just
youth. Youth. Yeah, isn't that a great name for a picture introducing young talent? We all look doubtful. If you don't believe me, come here. Look at this contract.
You're in contact with you?
I just happen to have it in my jacket pocket.
Are you leaving, Scotty?
It's getting too deep in here.
Yeah, the girls are waiting.
Well, that's a nice clean set of rags there, but let me give you a little touch to your table. You got a medium stature? Should have natural shoulders. The padding cuts down on their height and gives you sort of a squat look.
Thanks, Chance. Got any helpful hints for my tailor, Chance?
Scotty, there's no tailor on earth that can disguise a sedentary occupation.
Chance Bacon.
You still work down at the bank, right? You sit on your can all day counting century notes, and every once in a while they let you slip one in your pockets. And that's a fine setup, Scotty, if you're satisfied. It's starting to get a little pot and can.
But Scotty, come on.
I don't get by my looks, but I drive my own car. It's not a caddy, but it's my own car. And if my mother died, I'd bury her myself. I wouldn't let the church take up a collection to do it.
Scotty, if you all don't come on now, go home in a taxi.
Well, the squares of love.
Yeah.
Go ahead and come back here and fight for friends. What time is it?
About 7:15.
Where's a good place for a stay? Is that Hickory House still a good place for a stay?
Hello? Yeah, it's him. He's here.
Oh, Chance, baby. I'm going to go to the check room and I'm going to get my wrap and call for my car. Oh, Chance, I can drive you out to the airport. Well, they have those air taxis, the whirly birds. You know, the helicopters. Oh, honey, you'll hop you to New Orleans in 15 minutes.
Not leaving the same cloud. What did I say to make you think I was?
I thought you had enough sense to know that you should.
Miss Lucy, you've been drinking and I just went straight to that little sweet head.
Oh, Chance, I want you to think about it while I get my wrap. Sugar, you still have a friend in St. Cloud.
I still gotta go on St. Cloud and I'm not leaving without her.
Agent Chance Wayne. Mr. Chance Wayne.
Now, young man,
Agent Chance Wayne.
Oh, wait, there he is. I know him. I know Alexander Delano. Oh, honey, oh, come here. Let me see. Chance. Oh, honey, now stay upstairs. Chance. Oh, honey, why don't you let me take you upstairs? You are dishes. Chance. Oh, honey.
I told you to stay upstairs until I came back.
I did. I waited. I stayed. I waited. I waited forever for you. Oh, and then finally I heard those long, sad silver trumpets coming through the palm garden. Oh, Chance, the most wonderful thing has happened. Will you listen to me? Will you let me tell you? Well, when I saw you driving under the window with your head held high, with that terrible stiff-necked pride of the defeated, which I know so well, I knew in my heart that your comeback had been a failure, like mine. And I felt something in my heart for you. That's a miracle, Chance. That's the wonderful thing that happened. It means my heart's still alive. Not all of it's dead. Part's alive still. Chance, please listen to me. I'm ashamed of this morning. I'll never degrade you again. I'll never degrade myself, you and me, by... Well, I wasn't always the monster that I was this morning. Once I wasn't a monster. And what I felt in my heart when I saw you returning defeated to the palm garden, well, I knew that there was hope that I could stop being a monster. Oh, Chance, you can help me. You can do it. You can help me stop being the monster that I was this morning. I won't be ungrateful for it. Well, I almost died this morning, suffocated in a panic, and even through my panic, I saw a kindness in you. A true kindness that you almost destroyed, but it's still there a little.
Yeah, well, what kind of thing did I do?
You gave my oxygen to me.
Anyone would have done that.
It could have taken you longer to give it to me.
No, I'm not that kind of a monster.
Oh, you're no kind of monster. You're just...
What?
You're just lost in the beanstalk country. The ogre's country at the top of the beanstalk. A flesh-hungry, bloodthirsty ogre at the top of the beanstalk.
Let's get you upstairs. I'll get you a drink. You're not well enough to stay down here.
What?
Who is that?
Step in there, man, would you?
Oh, Hatch, I'll be with you in just a second.
Oh, don't leave me alone, Chance, please.
Just wait. tell me here.
Come on out here, you chicken gut bastard.
Well, hello there, Tom Jr. Why are you hiding like that?
You're hiding, not me,
Yeah,
chicken
you're the one in
gut.
the dark, not me.
Tom Jr. wishes to speak to you in private outside.
Will you talk to me here?
Patrick, you tell him I'll talk to him in the washroom on the mezzanine floor.
I don't hold conversations with people in washrooms. Yeah. What is this anyhow? It's fantastic what it is. Y'all having a little meeting there? I used to leave places when I was told to. Not now, that time's over. You hear that? I was born there. Not your father. He was called down from them hills to preach hate. And I was born here to make love. You tell me that's the difference between me and him. And ask me who has the right to stay here. Yeah, what do you want from me, huh, Tom Jr.? To pay me back for that ball game and picture show money I give you on Sundays because you're cutting your father's yard grass for $1? Thank you for that time I loaned you my motorcycle, got you a girl to ride bike seat again. Come here, Tom. I'll give you the keys to my caddy. I'll give you the price of any whore in St. Cloud. You still got credit with me, Tom Jr. Because you're Heavenly's brother.
Oh, say it! Now leave us alone, will you? I don't want to change it. You know, these are numbers, okay? Go on. Come on over here, will you?
No, Chance, don't.
Excuse yourself from the lady. Come on over here. I just want to talk to you. Don't be scared to talk. Quiet talk.
I know the last time I was here, something's happened to Heavenly.
Will you keep my sister's name?
Just tell me what happened to her!
Keep your rotten voice down.
Listen, I know I've done many wrong things in my life, many more than I care to admit. I swear. I never heard Heaven in my life.
You mean to tell me my sister was had by somebody else? Diseased by somebody else the last time you come to St. Cloud? Now, I know it's possible, it's barely possible that you don't remember what you've done to my sister the last time you come to St. Cloud. You remember that time you come home broke? My sister had to pay for your tabs at bars and restaurants, had to pick up your checks that you wrote on banks where you had no accounts, until you met this rich bitch, Minnie, Texas one with a yacht, started spending weekends on her yacht, and coming back Mondays with money from Minnie to go on with my sister. I mean, you sleep with Minnie, who slept with any goddamn gigolo bastard she pick up on Bourbon Street or the docks, and then you go on sleeping again with my sister? In some time, during that time, you picked up more than just your gigolo fee from Minnie, and you gave it to my sister. My little sister, who hadn't even heard of a thing like that, didn't know what it was until it had gone on too long.
I left town before I found out.
You found out? Did you tell my sister?
Look, I thought if something would have happened, she would have called me or wrote me or
How
anything.
could she call or write you? There's no addresses, no phone numbers in gutters. I mentioned to kill you, you son of a bitch. I mentioned to kill you right here on this spot. My little sister, Heavenly, didn't know about the diseases and operations of whores till she had to be cleaned and cured. I mean, spayed like a dog by Dr. George Scudder's knife. By the knife! And so help me God if you stay here tonight. If you are here tonight after this rally, you're going to get the knife too. You want to stand me? The knife? And you going back to that little lady of yours. I'm going back to my father.
For God's sakes, let's go now. Oh. All day I've been hearing sort of a lament that drifts through the air at this place. It says, lost, lost, never to be found again. Palm gardens by the sea, olive groves on Mediterranean islands, they all have that same lament drifting through them. Lost, lost. The Isle of Cyprus, Monte Carlo, San Remo, Tormelinos, Tangiers, all places of exile from things that we loved. Dark glasses, wide-brimmed hats, whispers, shout whispers as I learn. Oh, Chance, please listen to me. After failure comes flight. Nothing ever comes after failure but flight. Face it. Call the call. Have them bring down the luggage and let's just go on along the old Spanish trail. I'm the only thing that stands between you and destruction.
I don't want to be held right now.
I can't be left alone. I'll turn into the monster again.
Get your back here, please!
Country, I can't go alone. I can't. I can't.
Stop, please get the lady in wheelchair. She's having another attack. Help me, help me.
I can't go alone. Please, no.
I'm all right. I want to hold on.
Still want to give this a try?
I'm gonna take a shot at it. How's my voice?
Better.
I better wait till he starts talking. Huh?
Oh, why don't you wait until they turn the chandeliers down in the ballroom? Oh, can't you switch to a question that won't hurt his daughter?
I don't want to hurt his daughter, but he's gonna hold her up as the fair white virgin exposed to black lust in the South. And that's his buildup, his lead into his voice of God speech.
He honestly believes it.
I don't believe it. I believe the silence of God, the absolute speechlessness of him, is a long, long and awful thing that the whole world has lost because of. I think it's yet to be broken to any man, living or any yet lived on earth. No exceptions, and least of all, Boss Finley.
Well, it takes a hillbilly to cut down a hillbilly. Sure. Turn the television on stuff.
Thank you, my friends, neighbors, kinfolk, fellow Americans. I have told you before, but I will tell you again. I got a mission that I hold sacred to perform in the Southland. When I was 15, I came down barefooted out of the red clay hills. Why? Because the voice of God called me to execute this mission.
He's too loud.
Listen, and what is this mission? I have told you before, but I will tell you again. To shield from pollution a blood that I think not only is sacred to me, but sacred to him.
Turn it down.
Who is the colored man's best friend in the South? That's right, it's me, Tom Finley. So recognized by
Turn down the
hopeless.
volume.
Speak the word. Going on.
However, I can't and will not accept, tolerate, condone this liar.
Oh, Chance. You can still be safe.
Thanks, no thanks.
I saw that incident a deplorable thing.
God help me somehow. I don't know how, but somehow.
I'm in total agreement with the
Take her
law.
house sick. And I'm gonna wake her up in my arms and I'm gonna give her her life back, God help me.
I understand the emotions that lay behind it. The passion to protect by this vow of emotion something that we hold sacred, our purity of our own blood. But I had no parting, and I did not condone the operation performed on the unfortunate colored gentleman caught prowling the midnight streets of our capital city.
How about your father's operation? How about that operation your daughter
Will you repeat that question? Have that man step forward. I'll answer his question. Where is he? Have that man step forward. I'll answer his question. Last Friday, Good Friday. I said last Friday, Good Friday. Quiet. May I have your attention, please? Last Friday, Good Friday, I seen a horrible game on the campus of our great state university, which I worked for the state. A hideous, straw-stuffed effigy of myself, Tom Finley, was hung and set fire to.
Operator, what happened to my driver? Why can't you get me a driver when you said that you would? Somebody at this hotel can surely get somebody to drive me at any price asked out of this infernal town. Who's that?
She can open, breaking in.
What do you want?
Miss Delago?
Don't answer until she opens.
Who's out there and what do you want?
How do you want her out of the goddamn room? Shut up. Let me handle this.
Miss Delago, your checkout time was 3:30 p.m. It is now after midnight. I'm sorry, you cannot hold this room any longer.
What did you just say? Will you repeat what you just said?
Miss Delago.
This is Miss Patchett, assistant manager here. Now, you checked in last night with the character not wanted here. But we've been informed that he's staying here with you inside this very room. Now, I brought Mr. Hatchet here to remind you that your checkout time is long as
checkout
past.
time at any hotel in the world is when I want to check out.
This ain't any hotel in the world.
And I don't talk to the assistant managers about the services to me, which I certainly do have to make about my experiences here. I don't even talk to hotel managers. I talk to hotel owners. Directly to hotel owners about discourtesies to me. But these sheets are mine. They go with me. And I have never suffered such dreadful discourtesies at any hotel at any time or any place in the world. Now, I've found out the name of this hotel owner. This is a chain hotel under the ownership of a personal friend of mine, one whose guest I've been many times. The capitals all over. What the hell are you doing in my room?
Where is Chance Wayne?
Oh, is that what you came for? Well, then you can leave. He hasn't been in this room since he left here this morning.
Scotty, check the bathroom. Now, like I said before, we know you Alexander Delago traveling with a degenerate that you may not know. That's why you cannot stay here tonight, especially after the ruckus that we caused you. Now, if there's anything that I can do to help you get out of St. Cloud.
Yes, I want to drive him. I want to drive my car. I want to leave here. I'm desperate to leave here. And I'm not able to drive. I need someone to drive me away.
But Scotty Hatcher, why don't you wait outside? There's something I'd like to explain to the lady. Now, Mr. Delago, I'd be happy to get you a driver. State trooper, half a dozen state troopers, I can't get you no driver, okay? Now, sometime you'll come back, see us again, you hear? We will roll out the red carpet just for you. Good night, Miss Delago.
Oh, Chance.
Is some company here?
Yes, there was some gentlemen here looking for you. They told me I wasn't welcome in this hotel or this town because I was traveling with a criminal degenerate. So I asked them to get me a driver so I could go.
Only driver. I'm still your driver.
You couldn't drive through the Palm Garden.
Hell yeah.
It takes more than a minute. Chance, will you listen to me? Can you listen to me? I listened to you this morning with pity and understanding. I did. I listened to your story with pity. I felt something in my heart that I thought I couldn't feel. And I remembered young men who were like you, or what you're hoping to be. I remembered
clearly. Their eyes, voices, smiles, bodies, clearly. The names wouldn't come back to me. I couldn't come up with their names without going through old programs of plays in which I starred at the age of 20, in which they said things like, "Madam, the Count is waiting for you," or chance they almost made it. Oh. Franz what? Oh, what's his name? Franz Albertson. Franz Albertson! Oh, Franz. Oh, I had to fire him. Well, he held me too tightly in the waltz scene. His anxious fingers left bruises once so violent that they dislocated a disc in my spine.
Shut up.
Well, I saw him not too long ago in Monte Carlo. He was with a woman of 70, and his eyes looked older than hers. She held him. She led him with an invisible steel chain through lobbies and casinos and bars, like a blind, dying lapdog. He wasn't much older than you are now. And it wasn't long after that he drove his Alfa Romeo on Ferrari off the Grand Corniche. Accidentally. He broke open his skull like an eggshell, and I wonder what they found in there. Old despaired of ambitions, little treacheries, perhaps even little attempts at blackmail that didn't quite come off. And what it was left of really great charm and sweetness. Chance, friends Albertson's Chance Wayne. I wish you'd realize that so we could go on together.
You through? Have you finished?
You didn't listen, did you?
You don't have to. I told you that story this morning. I'm not going to drive up a cliff and you crack my head like an eggshell.
It's because you can't drive. You would drive into a palm tree.
Where's your telephone book? Your book of telephone numbers.
I don't know what you think you're up to, but it's no good. The only hope for you is to let me lead you. A loving steel invisible chain through Carltons and Ritzes and Brown Hotels.
No, diapers. Think about the diapers. Operator, I'd like to make an urgent person-to-person phone call from Miss Alexandra Del Lago to Miss Sally Powers in Beverly Hills.
No, Chet, stop! No!
Yes,
no.
Miss Sally Powers.
No.
Yes, the Hollywood Powers. Yes, Sally Powers, yes. Yes, we'll get information our way.
Her number is Coldwater 59000.
In Beverly Hills, California, Coldwater 59000.
God, why did I give him that number? But why not? I have to know sooner or later. I started to call several times myself. I picked up the phone, but put it back down again. Well, let him do it for me. Something's happened. I'm breathing deeply and freely as if the panic was over. Maybe it is over. Well, he's doing the dreadful thing for me, asking the awful answer for me. Well, he doesn't exist for me now except as someone making this awful call for me. Lights on me. He's almost invisible now. What does that mean? Does that mean I wasn't ready to be washed up, counted out?
I call her Chaser. Yeah, try her Chaser.
Well, one thing sure. It's only this call I care for. Standing in the light, with everything else dimmed out. He is in the dimmed out background as if he never left the obscurity he was born in. And I have taken the light within as a crown on my head to which I am suited by the cells in my blood in my body from the time of my birth. It's mine! I was born to own it. Just as he was born to make this phone call to Sally Powers for me. Dear, faithful custodian of my outlived legend. The legend that I outlived. Monsters don't die early. They hang on long. And their vanity is infinite. Almost as infinite as their disgust with themselves. Phone. Oh, phone. Oh God, the phone's still ringing.
Hello? Give me another number.
Give
Yes, she wants to speak to Miss Sally Power. Was there another number where the princess was reaching?
If they give you another number, that'll be a good sign.
Oh, good. I'll call that number. Operator, try another number for me. It's Miss Sally Powers. Yes, Canon 75000. Say it's urgent. It's the Princess Cosmonaut.
No, Alexandra Delago.
Alexandra Delago's calling for Mrs. Powers.
Answer, please.
Miss Powers, is that you? Miss Powers, this is Chance Wayne speaking. Yeah. Listen, I'm here with the Princess Cosmonopoulos. Yeah, she should speak to you. She'll come to the phone in just a second.
No, I can't. Say I've got you. Talk to her.
It's not going to reach any further.
Hello, Sally. Is that really you, dear? Well, yes, of course it's me. It's Alexandra. Well, it's what's left of me. Well, yes. Yes, I was there, but I left after only a few minutes. As soon as I started laughing in all the wrong places, I fled up the aisle and out into the street screaming taxi, and I never stopped running until now. Well, no, I talked to no one, heard nothing, read nothing. I just sort of died. What? What? You're just being kind.
Tell me discovered a pair of young people. Two of them.
What's that, Sally? I'm breathless.
Tell her breaking in her columns and all her columns and radio talks. And she discovered a pair of young people to be the stars of tomorrow.
Go into the bathroom. Stick your head in cold water.
What's that, Sally? Oh, do you really believe so? Oh, you're not just being nice because of old times. Grown, did you say, for my talent? In what way? More debt? More what, did you say? More power? Oh, God bless you. God bless you, Sally.
Tell her about heaven.
Well, no, of course I didn't read the reviews. I told you, I could do as fast as I could. Oh. Well, Sally, I don't care if you're not altogether sincere in that statement. You're just being so sweet. Oh, Sally. I do think you know how horrible these past 15 years have been. Because I do have the outcrying heart of an artist. Sally, I'm crying and I don't have any Kleenex. I'm crying. Don't have Kleenex. What's that, Sally? Who? What part? Oh. Oxygen, please.
Bitch,
Sally, dear, I'm just too overwhelmed. I will call you later. My picture has broken box office records in New York and LA. Broken box office records. Greatest comeback in the history of the industry. That's what she called it.
You call her back and you get her back on this phone.
Oh, I can't appear. Not yet. I'll need a week at a clinic, then a week or 10 days at Morning Star Ranch in Vegas, and then, the acronym down there for a series of shots.
Tell her about me.
Before I go to the coast. Oh, I'll leave my car in New Orleans, and then I'll go on by train to Tucson. Oh, and then, I better get Strauss down here working on publicity. I've got to cover up my last few weeks in hell.
You gotta call her back and tell her about me in Heavenly.
Do what?
You gotta tell her about me!
Talk about a beach boy that I picked up for pleasure, for distraction from panic. Now, when the nightmare is over, involve my name, which is Alexandra Delago, the record of a... You were using me. Using me! When I needed you downstairs, you shouted, wheelchair. Well, I didn't need a wheelchair. I came back up alone. I climbed back up the beanstalk alone, where I live now, alone. But you've gone past something you couldn't afford to go past. Your time, your youth. Past it. It's all you've had, and you've had it.
Well, look who in the hell's talking. Look at that mirror. Look at that mirror. Tell me what you see.
I see Alexandra Delago, artist and star. Fran's outside. The face that tomorrow's sun will touch without mercy. Oh, you were given a laurel wreath early. A laurel wreath was placed on your golden crown. The gold is thinning, and the laurel has withered. Face it, pitiful monster. Of course, I know I'm one too. But one with a difference. Do you know what that is? No, of course you don't. So I'll tell you. We are two monsters. But with this difference between us, out of the torment, the passion of my existence, I have created something which can be unveiled, a sculpture which is true that can be unveiled. But you? You came back to the town you were born in, to a girl who won't see you, because you put such rot in her body that she had to be gutted and hung from a butcher's hook like a chicken! And her brother, who was one of my callers, threatens the same thing for you. Castration, if you stay here.
It can't be done to me twice. It can't be done to me twice. You did that to me this morning right here on this bed. Where I had the honor. Where I had the great honor.
Age does the same thing to a woman. Well, I'm on my way. I'm going now. Are you leaving or staying?
I'm staying.
You can't stay here. But I'll take you to the next town.
Thanks, but no thanks, Princess.
Come on, Chantu. We've got to go on. We checked in here together. My name is connected with yours. Whatever happens, my name will be dragged down with you.
What already has happened, happened.
What are you trying to prove?
Something's got to mean something, though. Like your life means nothing. Except that you never could make it. Almost. But not quite. So something's got to mean something.
I'll send a boy up for my luggage. And you better come down with my luggage.
Yeah, well, I'm not part of your luggage.
What else can you be?
I don't know nothing, but I'm not part of your luggage.
Chance. We've got to go on.
I couldn't go past my youth, but I went past it.
You're still young, Chance.
Princess, the age of some people can only be calculated by the level of rotting. By that calculation, I'm ancient.
Then what am I? I know. I'm dead. It's ancient Egypt. Isn't it funny? We're sitting here alone together in this room like we're sitting at a train station, just going on together. Look, there's a little donkey going around and round to draw water out of the well. Look, there's a little shepherd boy leading his flock. Look.
No, wait a minute. I didn't know there was a clock in this room.
I suppose there's a clock in every room that people live in.
It's tick-tick. It's quieter than in your heartbeat. It's a gradual explosion. Blasting the world we live in to burn out pieces. Time. Who can beat it? Who can defeat it ever? Maybe some saints or heroes, but not Chance Wayne. I lived on something. Time.
Yes, time.
It gnaws away at you like a rat that gnaws off its foot caught in a trap. The rat set free. It couldn't run. It couldn't hide. It just bled.
Mr. Lago!
Chance, I think they're calling our station.
Mr. Lago, I've got a driver for you.
Chance, come on. We've got to go on. This is where we change trains. Come on, Chance. Please.
I don't ask for your pity, just for your understanding. No, not even that. Just for your recognition of me and you.